It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Underneath for Miller. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And incomplete. Back now in Houston. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Detroit! Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he comes back with one complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll set up to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. In for the score. And the Texans get a bit closer. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Back to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eli Harold. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Going deep downfield for Ross. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground, and he usually goes up and gets it.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Eli Harold in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Gone! Detroit! Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Gone!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Gone!
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete to QT. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got an open man. It's QT. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. He'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Gone!
They'll look to throw. Completion left side to Miller. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 47 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
Over! Watch him now, Barney!
They'll look to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now Goff on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, here's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Throwing on third. Gone. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. This is taken at the 23. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And it's now the Bears leading by a couple of touchdowns in that one. A win would be their first of the young season. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, and that'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I was about to hit down, nigga. Ain't even that fight. You jumped in my boy. I'm about to fight you. I'm about to say,
Hopkins on
got you a little win, nigga.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man
Hey,
coverage.
this
The
nigga right
drag
there
route can be
made the playoffs,
effective
bro.
when it's run well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
You heard
As
my
his
brother.
guys are in for 6. And the Texans get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Well, watch what I do to make hoops in a couple more days. I've been waiting for this one.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Did he time that shit?
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again.
God.
And the ball is out. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but
you know what
coaches say, Charles, finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This lead shit addicted to you. I'll be in my lineup. Just, I got some old niggas on my front.
On play action, they'll throw.
And
he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Eli Harold in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Yeah, I know him from the movies back in the day.
Throwing now, Goff.
For real.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made a detective get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Lay that shit up for a dude.
On 2nd and 10, Goff going up top. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And able to find Green. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, Goff. Going deep downfield for Ross. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
I wish I could get Khalil Mack on my squad.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Whoop this nigga ass before I go to the fucking bed. And play all late all the goddamn time. Got me 4 sacks, roll one.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this cases once. Do me dirty, I'ma find you, lay your out on the floor. 19 with him, I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Or I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up these bands and hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now Data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio.
Makes some random nigga that
I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Starting roll, bro. 1-1. Once when I didn't got them fucking win,
I wish I could call this nigga who's playing Pittsburgh.
Trey, how G go too fast.
He trying to horse me.
No seatbelt. Bad little got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range? Who is the baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers getting bored. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send them to the hood with Jordan. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your walk on my way, I'm a sport. Lamborghini, I don't want no Porsche.
Bruh, shit, my offensive line blocked.
Put the time on my back, I'm a horse.
I got a block.
I'm gonna make it affordable. They load me in the bay like he 40. I
got a blocking ass offensive. Yo, that damn, Quentin.
But I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping.
What's the nigga name?
Can't stop me, I'm going it. Can't stop me, I'm going it. Every time I gone, I get another.
That motherfucker holding up over there.
I'm like, baby,
he over there with Lane Johnson. Only had to look that side. If I can get my right side. Who?
I got 22
Crazy different city with some different. Here we go.
Hey, look. Hey, look. He beat me.
I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this is how life goes. And I know these
I told Malik that nigga, I could tell by playing him last year. What kind of, like, he got some beat. But ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm gonna go ahead and horse the trophy this year. Nah, bro. I get up to play my league game.
Shit, I got a number 4 fucking rush defense.
Hold on, let me fix it. You said you got number 4 what? What number am I? I think I lost that other guy. Random.
Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but that's just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different.
They ain't gonna talk offensive on TLU.
Nigga, you done gave up 649 passes, y'all.
Who?
Oh, hold on.
Who?
I got that wrong. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, I gave up the most I see.
No, you can.
I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but
No, I ain't. I'm at the bottom.
and I know
I'm talking about rushing yards. Passing yards.
got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone.
See, but these niggas ain't played that game. We gotta know the games like this. We done played our game. Matter of fact, look at this. A lot of people tanking or giving niggas the forced wins. So we can't go by that shit now. League schedule.
Somebody call for the queen.
Patriots ain't played there. A lot of people ain't played
I never do
Florida be
anybody,
scared of
but I got something to do with it.
Get some playing.
I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I
You think I invite Tony to this thing? Yeah.
I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the
He
ocean.
can get it off.
I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. You got the picture me.
49ers.
Oh shit, you already been passing, bro.
Ladies should never love again. My diamonds they tussling.
What game you done played?
That's
The
a
third
unique.
game?
They call it for me and they.
I ain't played with two.
You want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on the. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes.
Started to
Yeah,
get jazzed
haircut
off
gets for the
rhythm.
trolls. Yeah, you can go and
I
get mad.
pretty much out-coached that
Jumping in the
nigga,
bed with the 2.10, man. Ooh, my shawty pulling up with a real bad, bad. You too. Dripping my swag.
though. So damn
About
fast,
tag
bro.
in the bag, man. Getting all type of cash. I'm a
Shit, you
general
number two
true.
in fucking
I never duped anybody, but I got something.
return yards, bro.
I got the streets on
And
my
what?
back. Carry it
He
like I'm
number
moving
two in return, kickoff return yards.
Oh shit, I'm nice at that shit. Surgical.
It was like 11 in the morning.
I said my boy John Ross number two, and I ain't even played him the first game.
I had me up
As a
by the
return,
morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You gotta picture me,
Tell me you surgical. I
me
don't know if you know
coolin',
that.
ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion.
Double
My
D.
presence disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'?
Yeah, 75 return yards,
Go
bro.
clean my crown. They don't
Double
make
D's,
the
bro. You see him, bro? That's a hard
That dude's
name,
like
right?
an old ass man. Hey, y'all can't believe I was looking at my cousin Mike.
and I switch to the ghost like who's you?
They got that
Remember
nigga
this face, cause
fucking
I'm that. You gon'
cartoon. You
lose
know they ain't got the characters who look at their profile, yo.
You looking at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that nigga looking just like
Are you
him,
pretty
yo.
like new?
What, on Instagram?
I never
No, on the
but I
man.
got something to do with it.
Oh, for real?
I got the streets on my
Hell
back.
yeah, that
play
nigga
for?
look just like him, yo.
I told him to
Who you play for, yeah?
like he
The
tryna move
Vikings.
it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it.
What
Made me
position
some
you
rest
play?
in the morning.
Defensive
I had
back.
me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a
Mike
sis by the
Hughes.
morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the ocean.
went to-
I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture. Jumping in the bed with 2.10, man. Who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad, bad. You too.
Damn, man, I be ready. After I play one league game, I be ready to play another.
In the bag, man. Getting all type of cash. I'm a general true.
Yo,
Yeah, you see him.
I'm about to go to one now.
God damn. Motherfucking Mark snapped, didn't he? That nigga got 408 yards passing out that motherfucker.
Man, can that dude right there is the side. Martin need to kick that side motherfucker out of the league, bro. Back on fool. He played that nigga, bro. That nigga so damn sorry. It's
God damn, Pyramid ain't like
also
that
that
too.
motherfucker
God.
so damn sorry and come back.
I think John Ross had about
Okay, I'm back to school. You. This is open campus. This is. I should slap it open-handed. Tough life. I told her model she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin. I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender, Chris.
That dude named Mike Hughes.
Yeah.
Kardashian see the Benzo. She like, oh, it's happening. Think she called
That's
me
a real
bitch,
picture,
she
man.
never knew her daddy.
I'm talking about the cartoon. Yo, you click on and show their little cartoon.
Oh,
Was underground, frontin' like a ride with the mob. Why shouldn't I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, a yes man, it's just a bobblehead doll, holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the cord, hop out the Porsche. Shake that, got that on menus, the a la carte. Oh, I had to make my point about this wave. Watch for the sharks bounce.
I feel sorry for these bros. I played.
I gave it up.
Damn, my damn.
Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link.
My damn. Regular ass mic didn't believe it.
We was gangin' system.
I had to use damn mic.
I got dreams of
Broke
being
the
on
other.
action movie, yeah. Listen,
Broke the
babe,
other
this
damn
ain't
mic that was
anything
cool.
cool, yeah. Okay, my diamonds
I mean,
dancing,
this
I
right
got
here broke
disarray.
the earpiece
Life
off
is
last
hard,
year.
but it's easy being truthful, baby.
I'm ready to get. Hey, yeah, I play with hoops in 2 more days.
Like I got
I got
Beat
whooped his
the
ass.
shit out of you, yo.
money, baby, we don't pay with
Okay.
You just gotta keep the ball from play conservative.
chopsticks for beef from shutting pickup chains down.
I live by my defense, though. I don't know if you know that.
Luckily, so, but it wasn't for me. Still the flow raw. Peep the way I bubble in these streets. Who can with me?
Why the hell you keep talking about it?
I need an edge rush.
I can't even let fucking Mark cousin beat my ass. Shit. That nigga is so sorry. Hey, this fucking got that lucky ass guy. Oh, that make me some shit. I know exactly what it was. He was beating me
Yeah,
that
especially
turn
if you
over,
have more
man.
turnovers. When you got more turnovers than a nigga, bro, at least by the 2 differential,
Yeah,
shit
Jesus.
won't go right.
Niggas so bad, yeah. And here's what happened. What I knew something was gonna happen. Cause he was beating me in a turnover battle. Then it came down. Oh, that bitch went for on 4 grand. Who else was fucking beat me,
I learned that by this right. Well, you already know this. But our planet East does it. It was a 6-to-1 turnover ratio battle. And I still was up 14, so I started trying to, you know how people try to hang points up on motherfuckers, like you trying to get an HP. I kept throwing that shit, yo. You kick one of them off, they block it like a motherfucker. And it made me fumble the next drive. And he ran a spin and took that bitch to the house and blocked it. He won in overtime, they let me know don't play with a nigga no more. Like,
I did
just
it
ring.
right then. He tried to come back. It was fucking 43 to fucking 13, bro.
But you had a lot of picks.
No. Yeah, I had a lot of picks. But what happened was, I allowed a nigga back in the game. They got 7-minute fucking quarters on this shit, bro.
I like it, alright. Trying to have a balanced game. Therefore, make the shooting even come back. That's why I'm worried. I try to play like a real balanced real football game by my team.
That's why I should have fucking just played, kept my count out, coaching that motherfucker, yeah. I was beyond the sticks on that motherfucker, yo.
You'll be on what?
I was beyond the
say?
sticks. Beyond the sticks.
Uh,
Let me carry my ass to bed, bro.
alright.
Alright.